Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and I don't know what I did with my hair clip. Did I leave my hair clip out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry I was a few minutes late because I've been on the go like, oh my gosh, literally all day, and I jumped in the shower and then I had to dry my hair, and Mr. Boyfriend just got home, so I wanted to see him for a few minutes, and he's actually going to bring me my dinner, which he brought home with him. But I didn't get a chance to eat, so it's been a crazy day. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Today is going to be basically a Lovie Palooza or a Lovie Fest. You guys know my two Lovies up there, my bat and my volleyball player guy. And thank you. And I have 4 almost finished. They're finished, but I know if Leanne was here, she would tell me they're not finished because the ends are not sewn in. But I know that means they're not actually finished. That's cool. I accept that. That being said, where was I going with that? Oh, I'll finish those maybe with you guys on here. And then, okay, YouTube's at it again. It says there's nobody here. It says there's 5 people here. It says there's 0 people, 1 person, 7 people. So I don't know who's here. Anyway, so I'll show you those guys and we'll sew in the ends. And then we need to fill up my bag with more yarn, more little stuffies, and I know I can fit 4 in here. Well, that was with those smaller balls, so I think I could fit 4 in here. And I have, because I have 2 packs of these rubber band or the elastic bands, and I've got a bunch of different hooks in here. Now here's the problem. I can't find my hooks, and even with the new ones, I'm like kind of in between sizes, and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But for now, I've been using either. I think I used a 5 on something, or maybe I did 5.5, so there was more drape. And then I used 7 last night on one that I had double stranded it. And then I think I used a 6.5 on, what did I use a 6.5 on? Oh, I started with a 6.5, but the 6.5 was the rubber tip, like the clover, but it's not a clover hook, but the tip is like a clover. And it was fighting the yarn. It was Red Heart Super Saver. You guys know I hate that. I do not like working with it. It is just too rough. Whatchamacallit? What is this one? The one that's Joanne's brand. Big Twist Value, I prefer more. And that I'm not crazy about, but I prefer to work with that one. Anyway, I started with a 6.5 around the elastic band. And I think the first round of grannies, and it was just pulling too much, and I was like, I'm not doing it. But I couldn't find another 6.5 with a metal or with any other kind of tip. So I went down to a 6mm I couldn't find my 6mm clover. Seriously? I've had like 4 sets of clover hooks, and I couldn't find my 6mm. So I went to this lighted one. And although it's still a plastic tip, somehow it was different. Well, this one's plastic. This one's plastic too, but I don't know if it's like more rubber or what. But it didn't quite drag with it as much, so I was able to finish it. But man, I was not liking that one. And then the 7mm I was fine with, and that was Big Twist Value and a shinier chain spun yarn that Mr. Boyfriend found, I think at Goodwill for like 99 cents. It's beautiful. And I think I've seen it before, and I think I may even know what it is, but can't remember what it is. But that I used a 7 milli on. So other than when I did the Lovie that had the loops and threads sweet snuggles, which was amazingly so soft and squishy and so ridiculously fast, because there were like 5 rounds and then you're done because the thing is so thick. That one I think I used 11.5 on. I think. Now the thing is I haven't marked these, so I have to remember the washing instructions on them. I mean, they're all pretty much acrylic or polyester, so should be able to be washed and dried. But I'm going to have to, well, actually this one was the baby stripes, which 2 of them are going to be more expensive simply because of either the yarn or the fact that I was double stranding it. And even though I got the yarn on sale, it doesn't matter. It's still more expensive. This one is 55 nylon, 45 acrylic. I think it says wash and dry. So I'm not going to worry about it. So unless I get into something wool, I'm not going to really worry about it. Let's see. Becky, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Hey, Becky, welcome. So evidently it's going to be a very quiet night because there's only 3 people in here so far. Oh, I didn't text anybody or message anybody that I'm live. Hold the phone. I do have to set a reminder for myself because I do have to message somebody or text somebody something for 10:30. 8:45, 9:45. So an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to set my timer for that, and then I need to message people and let them know I'm live. I'm not going to message you, Becky, because you're here. Leanne can't make it. I could let Tony know. I'm live with a smiley face. I'm going to, no, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to select all, copy, and I'm going to send everybody. Why don't I have a chat head open? What is happening here? Okay, here's a chat head. Let's do Granny D. Excuse me. Who else? We'll let Sherri know. Although I don't think she's been around in a while. I need to eat my soup before it's like gross. Mr. Boyfriend's so sweet. He brought me dinner because he knew there was no way I was going to have time, and he had dinner with one of his kids. So, oh, I haven't talked to Wanda in forever. I need to check in with her. I hate just telling her I'm live, but oops, no, Rose doesn't do live, so I'm not gonna. Well, I guess I could tell her, and if she wants to show up, she can show up. Well, I mean, she doesn't do lives as a general rule, and all right, I think I let everybody know here. Let's see. Wait a minute. There she is. Okay, I couldn't find my mom for a second. Wow, there are lots of text messages there. Okay. My mom sent me this funny thing. Living with a dog is 90% following each other around, watching each other go potty, and wondering what the other has in their mouth. So true. Okay, who do I normally text? I already texted Tammy. Who do I text? Oh, for crying out loud, I can't think of who I normally text. But I know I normally email Doris, so I will let her know. Oops, I'm live with the smiley face. Send. Okay. Who do I normally? Tracy. That's who I normally text. Tracy. Let's text Tracy. Let her know. Tracy YouTube. I am live. There's somebody else I normally text. Oh, well. I can't remember. I sent who I could a message. Liminal? I don't know if I'm reading that right because my eyes are kind of weird right now. But thank you for the guitar. That's actually Mr. Boyfriend's guitar. Well, one of Mr. Boyfriend's guitars. But thank you. It's awesome. I love that one. Mr. Boyfriend, may I have my hair clip, please? Thank you. Okie dokie. So, you guys ready to see the Lovies that are done? Can you believe I got 4 done? Well, actually, I got 2 done last night. Wait. I got 2. I had started one. Sorry, a few days ago. Then I finished it in the car. I was only like 2 rounds into it, and then I finished it in the car. And I finished that one. So I finished those 2 in the car ride, and then I finished those 2 last night. So I mean, they go relatively quickly. Especially if you're using thicker yarn, which is something I love to do. I don't know who's in here, if anybody's in here, because this is just being silly. Okay, first of all, it didn't take me to live. It took me out of live chat. What am I looking for? Participants. Oh, it says Maritza's in here. Maritza, are you here? Hola, my friend. Oh, there you are. Hola, Maritza. Okay, so now it says there's 2 people. I don't know. So frustrating. I love Panera soup. Hope you don't mind if I'm eating, but I'm starving. Okay, so we totally scored. I think I counted like 65 little TY stuffed animals, like the smaller ones. Well, some are like super little, and it's not like I can make a Lovey out of them. But we got like 65 of them for like, I think $15. What? That's crazy. But that'll be great. Because I wasn't able to before, because I've been on the phone all day long until I jumped in the shower a half hour before my live, and then had to dry my hair. And Mr. Boyfriend wasn't home until about 20 minutes after 8 with it. And so now I'm eating. But that was a question that was asked. But I'm going to put my hair up, even though I just dried it. I'm going to put my hair up because I'm going to get hot, because I don't know where my fan is. Oh, I know where my fan is. I have to go get it. Because, whoa, sorry, Miley. I'm sorry, Miley. I didn't mean to make you jump. Hi. Say hi, my peeps. I'm awake now. Hello. Right? Say hi, my peeps. Okay. Yeah, but it's good to have this one too. Thank you. Mr. Boyfriend's so cute. He brought my water bottle in because he didn't think I had something to drink, which I appreciate, because I should be drinking water as well. So now I have water and juice. What is happening? I don't want my part like that. That's not typically. What is happening? I don't even know which way I'm going. Okay, whatever. Becky, I will probably be listening. Next bothering me some tonight. Cannot wait till Friday. Doctor's appointment. Yeah, I opened your message, the messenger, and then I didn't have a chance to go back to it. I apologize. I will respond to that, but I have to see what it is. But I get what you're saying. Okie dokie. So the one I think we even started on the live last time was, now I forgot her name. It'll come to me. What is her name? Oh, for crying out loud. Anyway, so that's where I ended with it, because, which I think is fine because her feet are like over here. This is where I ended with it because I only had this much yarn left in each ball. And I was afraid it wasn't going to get me around another round. And honestly, I don't think it would have. So, so that's that one. That's finished other than sewing in the ends. So then next, I think, is the Halloween one, which has this heart on it. I'm sorry, this pumpkin on it, and that neck ribbon. However, I couldn't find any kind of an orange that would even look, or gold, that would even remotely match that. And it was like impossible. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. We're going bright orange. It's Halloween anyway. Black bear. That's fine. So now I've got the orange Lovie with the Halloween bear. And so that one is done other than the ends. Peppa the pet. What was her name? Peppa, not the pig. Peppa the whatever. That's her name. So those two are done. Besides the ends, which we will sew in together. Then I started working on the American bear, which has the American flag and a red and blue neck ribbon. So, so this was Big Twist value. It's Pep's pig or Peppa the pig. Okay, whatever her name is. Anyway, so this is Big Twist value, which if I'm going to have to use big box, inexpensive acrylic, I'm going to totally want to go with that versus Red Heart Super Saver. Having had to work with it this time reminded me just how much I do not like it. So, but this is the American one with the red, white, and blue. Now, I don't think I made the blanket too big or the Lovie too long. But anyway, so that's the American one. And again, we will sew in the ends. This was the one that I either did on the live last time, or which I have two more, except one is messed up. I don't even know how that happened, but that was from the 65 that we got. But this one I absolutely adore, and this one is with Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles, which is what I use for my bees, to make the big bees. I probably could have gone another row, but I just adore this. I just think it's so cute. How many rounds did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rounds. I mean, seriously, how fast is that? So we'll sew in those ends too. Then this one I love, although I now have a feeling I made the blanket too big because he's really small. But it was late at night and I kept feeling like it needed to be longer. I didn't think it was long enough. This is using Big Twist value. Yeah, in this like silver, multiple grays, and this beautiful silver. Look at how shiny that is. And it's a chain spun yarn, 99 cents at Goodwill. And so Mr. Boyfriend's like, well, I'm sure you could do something with one of them. But then he happened to see the gray yarn because I had pulled it out. And he's like, that would look great with that. And I was like, okay, no, you're right. It would. So I went ahead and I did it. And look at that. Isn't that awesome? It just lends itself so well and it gives it a nice shine. But I think the blanket might be too big for this little guy. I mean, he's a little guy. But I think it's adorable. And I'm not really going to worry about it. I think it matches him totally. I mean, there is green on him, but that's okay. So now I have 7 finished Lovies. I got to pick up the pace here. I found several markets. Actually, I got some ideas from a woman, a hooker at the flea market near us. And there was only one vendor that did crochet. And I asked her, I'm like, hey, I do the same thing, or I make the same stuff. How do you do here? Any whatever. So she gave me some tips. She gave me a Facebook group to join that they just post all kinds of craft fairs in like this general area. And so I was very grateful for that. I found multiple between 2 different craft groups on Facebook. I found multiple craft fairs. However, one of them, they said I wouldn't qualify because I live too far and it's a local market that they have that's multiple weeks. There's another one that's multiple weeks, but I can't remember when it is. I don't think it was like July, August. I think it was more September, October, or August, September. But I'm looking into that one. And then there's another one that evidently they give you 1 6-foot table and a chair, but you have to bring a tent. But that one, I'm getting myself confused. I don't know if that's the one that's July 28th, but July 28th, I have 7 Lovies and maybe a couple of baby blankets and maybe like 2 scarves. That's not enough. And with this new venture I have working with Legal Shield and stuff, I'm working it like super hard and full time that it's like, it would be very difficult to try to get enough stuff, especially since I will be in Florida the last week of July visiting my mom by myself. So I don't know that I think it's like a $40 table, which isn't bad. But this woman was like, well, I live in this area, which is like 10 minutes from us. And she's like, but I also, have you done them at the schools? I said, no, not yet. And she's like, well, this school, which happens to be in our city or our town, is a great one to do. So is the one by me. Ads are going to start in a minute if you get them. And she's like, but you need to get in there now. She's like, and I'm thinking to myself, she's giving me this inside like information when she also does them and would try to get in there. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to definitely have to have some different stuff. And that's fine. And, she told me, she's like, the prices I have here are just my market prices. Like, she didn't have any Lovies, but like the little chickens, which mine wouldn't be little like that, but the little chickens that everybody charges $15 for, she's like, that's my market here at the flea market price. But at school, I can easily charge $20, even $25, and people don't even blink an eye. They just go ahead and buy it. And so I was like, okay, well, good to know. And so I looked up our local high school, but I didn't see anything at the school. There were some that were in support of the school, but they weren't really like crafter markets type of a thing. So I have to look a little bit deeper into that and see if I can find something more. But I was thinking, it's already July. So August at the earliest would probably be best. And if I could do a market that's like multiple weeks, that would be great. However, I would have to have the time to be able to either so fully stock my shop that I have enough to withstand all kinds of sales to get me through the 3, 4, 5 weeks, or that I'm going to have the time each week to build up what I've sold. So I have to take that into consideration. I mean, my plan would be to have several $1,000s worth of inventory based on my retail cost of them or what I charge for them for any market, so that if I had something come up quickly, I would have enough to be able to do it. But I don't know yet. And I know that one of the markets that I think I would qualify for, I think it's like $40 for each week that you're there. Or if you book 3 or more weeks, it drops to $35 a week. So, which is reasonable. However, I just have to confirm where it is, when it is, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's something I'm trying to look into, but I haven't had the time to actually look into that. So that's been another thing. Looks like the parrot's in a nest of pink, LOL. I know, right? It's so cute. I think the blanket is fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. So before we get into sewing the ends, oh yeah. So anyway, for the red, white, and blue, this is all I have left. Totally, I don't think enough to make another Lovie. I had to have used more than half of this, I think. For the orange one, I would totally have enough to do another Lovie. No problem. As far as I didn't prepare ahead to have a bag. Oh, I do have a bag. Okay. It's on the bag, I promise. You can hear the bag. The big twist for the gray one, I don't think I'd have enough for a second Lovie, and I wouldn't have enough of this one either. Although working them together, you don't have to use quite as much yarn, but I was actually surprised at how much I did end up using. So, and with the Peppa the Pig, these are 2 of the balls, and there's totally not enough to make a second one. Now I have more of this, so I could make more. But as far as from what's left, no, not enough. Oh wait, I have to see if this bag is holding yarn I was planning on using for. No, it doesn't. Okay. I didn't want to put stuff on it if I was going to have to go right back in it. Okay, so that was the yarn that I used for this stuff. Now, okay. I don't know if those are the ones I want to do next. Ooh, I want to find the one that I did hot pink for. That's what I want to do. What did I do for that one? Okay, hold on. All right, here are the Lovies that I'm going to work with next. Here are the ones that I couldn't find yarn for. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I need to not lose those. This was yarn I was going to use for, I think it was for this one. However, it's really thin. So what I was thinking, this is okay. Okay, hold the phone. How many yards is this? It's approximately 346 yards. Okay, so let's see how much. Uh-oh. It's falling. It's falling. Let's see. How many yards is in here? 236 yards of this one. And this one's approximately 346 yards. Because what I was wanting to do is I was wanting to work from the center and the outside of this one and double strand it. to make it thicker because they categorize it as a lightweight 3. If this is a 4, this is a 2. And in all honesty, I think it's maybe a thick 2, maybe a thin 3, but this is going to take 5 years to make. And I'm just saying. Okay, maybe not 5 years, but it's going to take probably, I don't know. But this is what I had gotten for this. Now, this one, I don't know if you can see, but there's pink, there's yellow, there's pink and yellow. Well, actually, it's a little orange than yellow. There was a mandala, lion brand or mandala, mandala, whatever. I like to say mandala. At Walmart that would have been perfect for this little girl. But I just couldn't pay retail for it. I could not, even it was like $6, I think, $5.97 or something like that. I couldn't pay retail for it. I just couldn't do it. Like it was just, I couldn't do it. I could not bring myself to do it. So I didn't get it. However, I was thinking this one, but I think this pink just doesn't do it justice. Well, the pink is actually quite close. It's the yellow that I'm not sure about. And I don't know. Let's see if Becky has any words of wisdom. I know you want to enter a craft fair, but I think you need to crochet your little brains out and build up your inventory and then craft fair. Please don't be mad. No, I'm not mad. I totally get what you're saying. However, when I work best under pressure. So if I know I have a craft fair, I'm going to make sure that I crochet my little brains out. For sure. But I have to have craft fair set up, and I have to be making this stuff because I have to be selling and making money. So by me crafting or crocheting my little brains out, preparing for a craft fair, I'm also going to be taking pictures of these and posting them online. If I happen to sell them on Etsy, I sell them on Etsy, and then I just make extras for the craft fair. But I have to make money right now. I haven't worked since January, and I have to be making money right now. So I appreciate that, and I totally get what you're saying, Becky, and I'm in no way upset with you. Why? I mean, it's valid. It's a valid thing to say. But I do work best under pressure. I just do. When I have a deadline, it's like, okay, go. I don't know why. It's just, I've been like that all my life. Hey, Ellie, welcome. How are you? Hi, everyone. Can't stay but left my thumb. Thank you for leaving your thumb. I appreciate it. And if you guys haven't done the thumbs up, if you wouldn't mind doing so, I greatly appreciate it. And please forgive my eating, but I quite literally, from about 9 a.m. until right before I got on the live, collectively have had about an hour and a half free. And that consisted of a shower, walking Miley, because I walked her once in the morning, but then once. And finally eating half a sandwich for lunch. That's all I had time for. And Mr. Boyfriend was bringing me dinner, and he didn't get home until 10 minutes before I was supposed to start my live. And I was still drying my hair when getting out of the shower. So please forgive me. It's not crunchy, though. All right. So let's see if I have better yarn for that one. Okay, I could do that one. But this is some of my nice acrylic. It's Shippius. Anti-pilling acrylic that wasn't cheap. So I don't know that I want to use it on this. I do have hot pink, but I think I got that for a couple other stuff. Oh no, this won't work. I'm not that. I mean, as much as I love hot pink, that's just too much. So I guess the original yarn I was planning on it is going to go for this. Now, if that was 200 whatever yards I said, and this is 300 and whatever yards, and I still have some left of that, I could try and play possible yarn chicken with this and double strand it like I want. And I think that'll be cute. So this is going to be one that this could be one that we work on tonight. Although I have to get off by, I have to be off of here by like 10:25 because I have to hop onto a training tonight because I have a prospect that's supposed to be on there, except he won't answer me. And that's annoying me because if he's not going to be on there, I'm not going to get on there at 10:30 until 11:45. There's no reason for it. Yes, I can always use the training, but I don't need that training. I did it this morning. So dude better answer me. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to flat out tell him, if you're not going to make it, tell me, because I'm not going to go then. I'll stay on my live instead. Okay. Anyway, so, oh my gosh, I almost flipped over. No, I have some yarn that fell down. It fell down. I think I got this yarn, which I have 3 skeins of. Ugh. Oh, I'm going to have to wear gloves when I work this, which I had to do with that gray one because that silver one was catching to my dry skin. And I think this is what is the equivalent of Hellspun is what everybody calls it, I think. I don't know. You guys know I haven't used big box yarn in a long time. So anyway, I think I got this one for these two. Look at the eyes. You can't really see them. I wish it was lighter in here. But the blue I thought would match great for this one. And I think for this one, because I didn't want to use just regular gray on these. So I thought between the ears and the eyes, those two would go good with this one. You guys, please chime in and let me know if you agree with me. So this is how many yards? Remember, this was all from Goodwill or Savers. This one may have been from Savers, which is a secondhand store around here. This is, okay, I need to find English. 100% acrylic. Moth-proof, color-fast, shrink-proof. Excuse me. Categorized as, it doesn't say. Suggested hook, of course, is ripped off. 10 millimeter, maybe? Where is the yardage, people? Hello? 6 ounces, 170 grams. But there is no yardage anywhere on here. Really? Am I just missing it? I mean, seriously, I'm not blind. Although they do light pink on yellow and light pink. I mean, seriously, people. All right. I only see 6 ounces and 170 grams. I don't see any yardage on here. You know what? Let me get another one out that's not folded over. No, there's no yardage on here. Okay, well, I have 3 of these. So 3 of these have to be enough for those 2 little bears. Or 2 of them should be enough for those little bears. 1 each, I'm going to say. Those latest colors are great. Thank you. Okay, so that's for those 2. Now, let's go for something else. Oh, I have stuff to do on here. All these contests. We try to win so many. Instead of having to pay for concerts, we try to win tickets to concerts or win free guitars. I won Mr. Boyfriend a free guitar. Ah, it's awesome. I was like, I thought the email I got was like spam. I'm like, is this real? So I sent it to him. I'm like, do you think this is real? He goes, it's from the company. He's like, don't see why it wouldn't be. So I reached out to them, and as it turns out, it was legit. But okay. So I also got red here, but it's kind of like, oh, it's also 100% pure new wool. Okay, so it's a nice yarn. However, okay, I know a lot of people that would have no issue using wool with babies at all. And wool is actually quite common in baby products, handmade baby products. But when it comes to the Lovies, I don't know that I'm wanting to use wool. But I got this big twist value red, which is like a brighter red. It's like I'm not a big red person, although I've been getting attracted to red a little bit more lately. But this is like a happier red. I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. That's what's in my head. So I have several ones. I have this little Snoopy in his red cape. I have this red and white striped one, which those are really, well, this one could be holiday specific. Snoopy, not really. He's in a costume. And then I got this pig. However, it's not the right red. The wool one may actually be the right red. Say that 5 times fast. Right red. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and this little guy, I think I was going to do the blue for too. Although that's not quite the right blue, but then what yarn did I get for this one? This is an October one. Ooh, I wonder if this big twist would work with it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it may be off because this isn't really pink. I mean, I guess it's kind of peach. And there is peach in here. But I don't know. I don't think it's quite right. But I don't know what I got for it. Because all of the ones that are in this bag, I got yarn for. I swear I'm missing some. Miley, did you eat it? When you did your whole little rampage in here and went through all my yarn? Oh my gosh, I can't believe she did that. Okay, I can't remember what I got for this one. So I don't know about this one, but this is the one that I got that beautiful oh, whoa. I almost flipped over again. Come on. I got a new system. That's not going to be this. That's a pain in the tuchus. We actually found it on the side of the road, which is what we did with this one too. But this wool, okay, you can't see it that way. This was the yarn. Well, actually, I didn't do the flame test on this. I need to. But look at that. Isn't that perfect? Because it's got black and it's got brown. It's like got the right black and brown. So I guess I could do this one, but I don't really want to do this one right now. So anyway, okay, so I'm pulling out all the ones that I have yarn for. However, this red would not be enough. It should be enough for the Snoopy and that white and red striped one, but I don't think it's going to be. I hope you guys don't mind going through all of this with me. You guys are helping me, even though you're not really talking to me. That's fine. I get it. You don't want to talk to me. Whatevs. Anyway, but let's see if this wool would be a better red for this guy. Nope. It's too deep. It's too deep of a red. Damn. Okay. So it may have to be the big twist value. Okay. Oh, I think I was going to use this one, but I don't think I'll have enough yarn for it because there's only one ball. I like that a lot of this yarn is like vintage yarn, but son of a... Nah. Okay, let's see if this would be better for this guy. You think this would be better for this guy? I think his blue's just a little bit different than the other guys. And his eyes aren't sparkly. Let me see how many yards there are here. It says Lion Brand Cotton Ease. Okay, well, for that matter, what is it? Why don't these old things have yardage on them? I mean, seriously? Machine wash and dry, 50 cotton, 50 acrylic, 207 yards. They don't have they don't categorize it as anything, but I would say it's either a light 4 or a thick 3. I could possibly have just enough to make it single stranded. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, hello. Hi Natalie. Hey Aisha, welcome. How are you? Hi, sweet Natalie. Hey Regina, welcome. How are you, my friend? Hey Natalie, howdy do y'all? Hey Granny D. Hello, my friend. Hi Larissa, everybody. Hi Granny D. Okay, so I was wanting to work with funner colors. Funner, really? Is that a word? More fun colors. But let's see about these two. I don't know what I got for these two. Okay, this one was supposed to be a purple. It wouldn't be either one of those. What is happening? I swear that I have more yarn, but I have no idea where it is. I mean, I went through everything. This is so frustrating. Okay, so with this pink one, he's so cute. I just want to squeeze him. He didn't hear me. Ads are going to start in a minute if you get ads. All right, hot pink I don't think is going to work for this one. And what the heck? I swear I thought it would work. I think it would work better for this one than the other one. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe so. Because this is more of a purpley pink. Maybe not. This one I think it would work great for, although I wish I had a purple instead. But this one I think hot pink will work for quite well. Hey, Mr. Boyfriend, may I ask your opinion? When you get a moment. Oh, hi, Granny D. Regina said hello. Hello, everybody that's here now. Yeah, I love hot pink. Me too. Hot pink is amazing. Okay, question. Yes. Mr. Boyfriend didn't hear me asking. Do you think this hot pink would work well with this one? Because I don't have purple. And I wasn't able to find the right purple for it. And I'm trying to work with what I've got. And then what about for this one? Yeah. Okay. So Mr. Boyfriend being here, seeing it in real life, not where camera lights and stuff can be different. He says he thinks the hot pink will do well with this one. This one he wasn't quite as crazy with. I think he's thinking purple. Maybe.
Light pink, white. Any
light
yellow.
Pink? Yellow. Oh, yellow. Oh! I swear I thought I just had yellow somewhere. What is happening? Thank you. Okay, so hot pink's going to go for the owl. Yellow would be great. I swear I just had a yellow. I mean, what is happening in my world right now? These are the guys I don't have colors for. I have a super thin. I need that for my bees. I have this yellow, but I'm saving it for this blue. And it's like a fingering weight. And that's not happening. It would take me 25 years for that. I mean, I guess I could triple strand it, but then I'm wasting so much yarn. That's not going to work. But I swear I had a yellow that I got with one of my packages from one of the thrift shops. But I wasn't looking for yellow then. What did you do? What happened? Wait, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I thought maybe she got into some food or something, but as it turns out, I guess she was like frantic outside because she was hearing, fireworks in the distance. And he wanted her to stay on her bed so she could cool off because she's just overworked and panting. But I don't know why, but she came running in here. And so now she's under the desk panting like a crazy dog. And now I'm full of fur. Thank you so much. Anyway, okay, maybe add a white with it, double strand and tone it down a little. I don't have white. Oh, I have white, which is one of the ones that Miley almost destroyed and is kind of furry in places. But it's a totally different stranded or totally different totally differently wound. And I don't know. But there's no white on that bear. I don't know. That just I think the yellow I was thinking was this one. This one. Although this is light pink and yellow. I don't like that one. I don't like this particular color combination with this. Or what do you guys think? I think it goes better with that other one. Be right back. I changed some settings on my phone and it is repeated every single letter. What? Okay. I hope it worked. I hope you fix it. All right. No. I pulled it all out. So, wait. Hold the phone. No way, dude. Plus, there's only 109 yards. I have 2 of these, but 109 yards wouldn't be enough on its own. And I think this is too neon. It's not the right yellow, so that won't work. Okay. Well, okay, Granny D, you tell me then, because this was the plan. What for this yarn was for this guy, which you can't. It's hard to tell, but he has yellow in him. It's hard to tell, but that was going to be for him or her, whatever. I don't know. So that or this better. The yellow is not quite right. Actually, it's not bad. Is he coming out here? I don't want to ask him to come over here again. He's working on one of his guitars. But if he comes over here, nope. He's in the other room. So you tell me. So pink and yellow for this or pink and yellow for this. I don't have enough for both because I'm double stranding this, and I may just be playing. I'm going to be playing Yarn Chicken, I think, to make one Lovey out of this because I'm double stranding it. So the yellow and pink for this or yellow and pink for this guy. Oops. I think it would work for either. Sorry, not much. Jeez, Granny D. I thought you were going to help me. Okay. Okay. Well, the variegated with the pink monkey. Okay. So the variegated with the pink monkey. Okay. So we got that. The darker red. What? I hate that stupid heart that's on my thing because I can't read the last words of people. Okay. I think my mom is behind because she's talking about red and I haven't talked about red in a while. So, Mom, refresh. Okay. So, I think we're going for this here and may have to find something different for this guy versus just the pink or the hot pink. Okay. And I don't think I wouldn't want to use this purple. Well, I guess I could, but it's not the right purple. Wow, it looks like it has like a little sparkle. That's weird. What is my problem? I can't figure out the... No, that's not the right purple. This is too dark, which I'm kind of happy about. No. Oh, I have to be working on Mr. Boyfriend's scarf. It's going to be winter before I know it. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw his yarn over here. Okay, so I guess this guy's going to have to go into the pile that we don't have color for. Hey. This was going to be for a market bag. But what do you think about that? It may be too busy. The little one you're holding in your hand with the yellow and pink. What about that? Wait. Okay, Mom, hold on. All right. I don't have any place to put anything without it falling down. I like that. Make the Lovey in the bright pink, then audition it with the bright... What? Okay, so I think I've decided that I want to do this with this with this, and possibly this with this. I kind of don't like that it doesn't have yellow or pink, but okay. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Not that I don't trust you guys, because I do, but because the lighting, is different on all computers. One, I wanted to go and look at it in a different light, which our very front room has a better light. And plus, I happened to ask Mr. Boyfriend. So in better light, this looks great. However, this is cotton. Will that work for a Lovie? I mean, I don't see why not, but, oh no. Will that work for a Lovie? Yep, I like the first two, but third color yarn takes away from the animal. Which one are you referring to? Sure, it would work with a Lovie. Okay. So we've got quite a few, and I've got the yarn for this guy. It's just this guy I'm not sure about. And I thought I have him in the bag that was the bag with the ones that I thought I had color for or yarn for. But now I can't find which yarn it was. That was what I was thinking for this one. So, I mean, I could possibly do this Sweet Snuggles, which is what I did for the bird. But I guess the peach that's in here, well, they say it's coral. I just don't know if that's the right color or if I should try to go with the... Oh, was that what I thought that blue for? No, I don't think blue would be right for this, or even purple for that matter. Cotton will work. They're all fine, actually. Thanks, Mom. I only have 44 more minutes. I think I'm going to text the dude right now and ask him to tell me if he's going to be on there or not. All right, well, this guy, I guess, is going into the bag that I don't have a color for. This guy, I don't have the right purple. That's not the right purple. And I don't have a light purple, so... all right. And then I don't know who was in here when I said it, but we totally scored. We got 65 of these TY guys for $15. What? Now, some of them are like crazy small, like this dude. But Mr. Boyfriend's like, you can make a cape for him. And I'm like, I could. I don't know how I would attach it. But I figured even if these were like things to give away with a sale or something, whatever. But like, look at this guy, this parrot, I think is adorable. But we got like 65 of them for $15. Now they're the little guys, not like the bigger ones. And they're not like the, superheroes and all that other stuff. But they're so cute. And cheap. Okay, so let's build my bag up with 4 Lovies to work on next. So that I have them available in the car or in bed at night, or instead of reading, working on this. The only thing is I need to make sure I have the right hooks. However, I can't find all of my hooks. I don't know where they are. And I swear I pulled them all out of all of my project bags with UFOs. And if I wanted to go back to those projects, I would have no idea what hook it was, because I never used the hook that was recommended because my tension was always so tight. But thank you, Miley. I just ate your fur. All right. You could do whatever. Thanks, Regina. That was a real deal. I know, isn't it? Crazy. Oh, dear God, this is heavy. This whole bag is filled with them. Oh, my gosh. For $15. I mean, come on. That's a great buy. Thank you. Write the colors and Lovie's down. What goes to what and hook used? No. That's extra work. Well, the planned hook that I'm plan to use. All right, this one, they say it's a 4-weight. I'm so used to using thicker yarn. I really kind of want, this isn't like as thick as the Big Twist Value, and for sure not as thick as Super Saver, which I swear to God I never want to use again in my life. Oh, I would so want to double strand this, but that's such a waste of yarn. Although not really, because I'm going to just have to make it longer. Well, not really, but have more rounds. But the recommended hook size on this one is 4.5 millimeter. What are they, out of their mind? So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use a 5. So I can get some drape, maybe, depending on my tension at the time. I don't know what to do. Let's see. What does Big Twist call for? I can't remember. Well, they call for a 5 millimeter. I don't think I used a 5 millimeter because I didn't have a 5 millimeter with me. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It's right here. But I didn't use a 5 millimeter on it. I'm almost positive I used I wouldn't have used a 6 because I didn't have a 6. If anything, I used it for 6.5. Okay, so this calls for a 4.5. I'll go with, I want to use a 6, but I hate using that lighted hook. Hold on, let me see what the other hooks are that I have on the desk that we got on clearance, or on sale, I should say. Mr. Boyman said he's so happy he got a full baguette of bread when he first sat down with his son for dinner, because when he went to order my soup before they left, they were out of bread. And so I'm grateful for that too. We closed down the flea market. We were there from like 10 until it closed at 2. And after we scored this great deal, we see this table that's they've got like, it was like a Hispanic family that was running it, and they had all these super cool different like pastries and stuff. Not a lot left, but we needed bread because we didn't have any. So we got these we decided on the white instead of the wheat, but these like huge, they were thin but huge, like round, like it looks like a massive hamburger bun, but not. So we got a pack of 6 of those, and then several of the things had like pineapple in it or something else, but they had this like plastic container that had this big round cornbread. So she had samples. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. We've actually almost finished it since Sunday. We had some Sunday when we got home or later for dinner, and then we had some yesterday, and we have like just a little tiny bit left. It's funny, but it was delicious. Oh my goodness. I don't know where that came from. Oh, because I was talking about the this food. So how do we only have 2 of those rolls left? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm glad he got the bread because I like the bread with their soup. All right. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look at the hooks. No, these are all big hooks. I have another 5 millimeter. Those are all big ones. What is this one? What is this one? What is this one? And what is this one? These are boy hooks. I don't like boy hooks, but 5.5. 6.5. Oops, sorry, Miley. However, that 6.5, even though I don't like boy hooks, might work better than that rubber one. Then I have a 5mm light one. I have no idea what size. It says 7mm or 7, but it's not a 7mm. So I'm not exactly sure what size that one is. Don't know which one that one is. This one is massive. This is a 5.5mm. Oh, okay. So I may use a 5.5 instead of a 4.5 on that cotton yarn. And these guys are all huge. This is an 8mm, 10mm, and this is a 15, I think. Yeah, 15mm. Okay. So I may use a 5.5 for that one. Okay. Got that. Did Miley eat some bread maybe? No. Yeah, I made it stop talking to me. Gives me the creeps. I'm sure. I'm glad it stopped talking to you. No, and I mean she'll get some bread every so often. Like she'll get just a little piece, like this little piece. But no, she's just terrified of the fireworks. And I mean, thankfully, right around us, you can't hear them. But when you're outside, you can hear them in the distance, and she knows what they are, and it freaks her out. Ads are going to run in like 45 seconds if you're going to get them. Okay. So we got this, and we got this. All right. Now, which one do I want to put in there? I'm going to do this one and this one. Oh, wait. But I'm not using this hook size that's recommended because a 3.5 needle, which would be a 4.5 hook. That's so funny because this is such thin yarn. I'm going to double strand it. Even double stranding this isn't a 4-weight. It's not worsted. Oh man, this is going to be little. So this one, I may use a 5mm. Where are my 4s and 4.5s? I had some pulled out here. Oh, my shawls and stuff. All right, so this one's going to be a 5mm. I'll just get extra drape. All right, so that's number 2. Then I will do this one, which is the hot pink. 5mm. But what did I use on it? I didn't use a 5mm on this. I used, I think, a 6mm. Which is going to be this one. All right, so 6mm on that. Oh, can I fit one? Uh-oh. Can I fit one more in here? Not if I'm going to be using all this big yarn. I normally go with odd numbers anyway, but well, I can use this on Thursday. But maybe I'll do this one. Yellow would be cute on this one too, but I don't have it, unfortunately. What is this? What's the recommended hook size on this? Oh, they don't even have it. This is so old. This is before that, I think. This one to me, what is happening? Why is this falling apart? Where is the end? Is this the center pole? That's the center pole. So where's the end for this? It's got to be here. It's not. Okay. Okay, there we go. So with this one, I think I'm going to do, well, I have a 5mm, but I think that's going to be too small. I have a 5.5. Nope. This is going to be at least a 6.5. I almost want to use the 7mm, but that's going to be too big, I think. It'll give a nice drape, but oh, I so don't like boy hooks. They're too thin. What do I do? 6.5 or a 7? This year we don't have a bunch of kids. What? Raring for it to be the 4th right next to us and driving the dogs wild. Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. I don't have another 5.5mm here. So do I go 6.5? I feel like that might be too big. Maybe I'll go 5.5, which stinks because it's still gonna have to be a boy hook. And all right, well, we'll go with that. All right, so I've got 4. Well, I didn't put them in the order that I wanted to work on them, but whatever, I can figure that out. All right, so we've got 4 in here. So I've got that covered for either the car or a doctor's appointment or whatever. Get that done fast. I don't know what these 2 bags are from, but whatever, it'll stay there. We didn't get a chance. Okay, we haven't done this. All right, I'm going to text this dude now and see if he's planning on being on the training. Are you planning on being on the training tonight? Okay, let's see what he says. Fingers crossed not, but whatever. Whatever happens. All right, so where did this come from? Oh, that was this blue one. Okay. All right, so we've at least got these planned out. Okay, I'm going to put those into, well, this is an awfully large bag, but I've got the red for Snoopy and this red and white striped dude. I don't have the right red for this, that pig, but this blue for that, this blue for that. Okay, so that at least emptied out my desk a little bit, and there's a plan for that. Then I'm going to have to get into a plan for all the yarn that I need for all of these crazy number of TY guys. And it's crazy that I don't have anymore. I mean, I have a ton of yarn that I got, at Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby, but most of it is like super thick for all of my big stuffies and stuff that I like, my bees and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm going to have to take inventory of what I've got, because I know everything we got with a plan in mind. So I'm going to have to revisit that because that means more yarn. And all the clearances, I think, are over now. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. But if I can sell some of it, then that's half the battle. What is that black whatever that was in the butter? I don't know. But I don't want to eat it. Oh, my goodness. That just... No. Okay. Whoa, that's heavy. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start sewing in ends until I have to go. Where are my here they are, darning needles. Sorry, Miley. She said enough's enough. I'm getting out of this crazy place. Miley, come on. You can lay down. Are you saying hi to your peeps? They can't see you. It said hi, my. She says hi, my peeps. Okay, move. Move. Dude, now I got fur all over me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Lay down. 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 Miley, lay down. I'm going to get fur all over my stuff. Wait, did he get back to me? Hold on, hold on. Yes. Hold on. This dude is not serious about it, about whatever. Okay. Okay, so this pig is going back into this bag. And I have to find a color for him as well as all of those. What was that? That was Mr. Boyfriend playing his guitar. I just heard the amps turn on. That's funny. Okay. All right, so sewing in ends. Let's go ahead. But wait, I just saw another hook. What are these two? This one is really light pink on light gray. That doesn't work very well. Size G, 4mm. And this one is a 5mm. Okay. Well, for those, that's not going to work. Did I put a hook with that? Yes. Okay. So let's put these hooks over here. Although maybe I should keep these in the bag in case I realize that I need something different. Or keep them out here so when I work on them. Nope, I'm going to keep them in the bag. Sorry, thinking out loud. Thank you for listening to me. And I'm probably boring you guys, which is probably why there's nobody in here. Well, not nobody, but I meant you guys are somebodies to me. But I meant, you know what I meant. Don't put words in my mouth. Plus, it's late. Okay, so I don't know if I have a darning needle or, thick enough for the loops and threads, Sweet Snuggles. I'm trying to see if any of these are thicker than. I don't like using the bent tip ones. Do you guys use the bent tip ones when you sew in ends? All right, I think that one's a little thicker. Yowzers, my knee hurts. Did I say that right? Do you guys use the bent tip, the needles for sewing in ends? Regina says, hi, Miley. She just looked up at me. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, may have seen your snout. Can they see your snout? Maybe not. Whatever. Hopefully this kid is serious, but. All right. Oh, I need to put this bear away. I have the color for him. Where did I put that bag? Oh, here. I think that one's going to look super sharp. All right, this one, I'm kind of afraid of doing it because I needed to wear gloves. I was wearing vinyl gloves, you know, like doctor's gloves. You know what I'm talking about. When working on this one because of this other yarn. It's very catchy. But I'm just going to cut off the one that's around the elastic because I like really worked it in and was going back and forth with it. I can't find any of my little scissors. I use whatever I lay my hands on. As far, what did I say that you said that? Oh, the darning needles. What do you mean? Like, I'm going to be sewing in the ends, right? So, you know the bent tip needle? Okay, you can't even see that needle. You know the, okay, that's not the bent tip one. You know the bent tip ones like that? The ones that aren't straight? Do you use those to ever sew in ends? Or if not, what do you use them for? As like, not for sewing, I mean, like for crochet. Crap, I forgot something out there that I need to go get. Miley, stop. Miley, stop. All right, so I cut that one off. Yay, that was easy. And then I'm going to have to be very careful with this yarn so I don't make it all. All right, so because of the color the way it is, I am going to work it in this way so that the colors are similar. Okie dokie. I have a feeling with this one it's going to be a little bit more obvious where I finished it, because I think there's like a bigger knot showing. And sewing in my ends. All right. Now, typically what I like to do is like I make a straight line, but then I'll work down and up and then back across and do all of that fun stuff so that like there's hopefully no chance of it actually working its way out. But as shiny as this yarn, shiny and silky as this yarn is, I'm hoping there's not going to be an issue with it. Have any of you guys ever watched the show Bull? I love that show. It is so awesome. All right, that's sewn in enough, I think. Okay. All right, so this one is done. Another thing that I love is there is no right or wrong side because you're constantly turning the work as you're working it. Wait a minute. Yeah, so then you turn it. So there's no wrong or right side on it, which I love. All right, so this dude is done. So we got number 3. Okay, these are not going to be able to sit up here because there is no room for them. But for now, that's where he'll go. I have bent tip ones, but I like the straight as well. I'm making a scrap blanket in the moss stitch, and I think I'm going to make first envelope order. I don't even know what the envelope border is, and I want to do the moss stitch. I have not done it yet. Okay. With this one, I am 99% sure. Yeah, I worked over the end for sure. The thing that I hate is the elastic band shows a little too much on this, but I don't know what the, I mean, I guess I could figure it out, but I haven't had the chance to take that apart, is trying to figure out, what's the term, like how many, like you do 36 stitches around the band, but I don't know how many extra I would need in order for it to still work out. What is it? It's like 36 plus, if you want to add the next or have it work out, you add another 4 or 2. What am I trying to say? Anyway, I don't know what that is. So that may actually end up being a problem with some of that thinner yarn, because I don't think it's going to, even when I double strand it, I don't think it's going to make its way around the band. So I may have to sit there and finagle and see what the count is. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, I hate the ends. I hate sewing in and blocking, which honestly, when it comes to blocking a project, one of the reasons why I don't see the point in it is, okay, if you're selling it, if the purpose of making it is to sell it, I get it, because then you can see the stitch better and you can have it be, straight lined or whatever the case may be. However, the first time the person goes to wash it, they're not going to block it. So now they're going to wash it, and now they're going to have this piece that isn't perfect. The stitch definition isn't there. If anything, it's going to be a disappointment, because what happened to my shawl? Are you going to try to tell somebody, oh, well, you're going to have to block it in order to keep it that way? What does blocking mean? Well, you're going to have to wash it and then lay it out and pin it and into place, and what? They're not going to buy it. So I'm like, really? Do you really need to block it? I mean, so I know Leanne would be calling me a heathen right now, because she's all about the blocking. And I get it. But even for myself, honestly, okay, again, I can see the point to blocking, but I'm not going to block it each time I wash it. I don't have the time for that. I don't have the desire to do that. So what's the point of blocking it? I mean, okay, now let's say you make something for an occasion. Absolutely. You need to block it so it looks perfect for whatever occasion it is. A christening, a wedding dress, something like that. Absolutely, 100%, it needs to be blocked. But otherwise, I don't know. Hey, Tracy, welcome. How are you? It's single crochet and change colors every row. The ends are insane. Oh my gosh, no thank you. I'm not doing it. It's not going to happen. Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to try to block. I'm going to go ahead and sew in these ends. And then I guess I'm going to have to already be at the point of saying goodnight because it's already 10:30. Almost, well, it's 10:15, but I think I shouldn't have done it that way. Mr. Boyfriend's playing his guitar, his heart out on his guitar. I don't think he realizes that it's not like super loud, but if I can hear it in here, our neighbors upstairs and downstairs can hear it. In our sunroom, that it's an outside deck for the neighbors above, so nobody up there. And downstairs it's a cellar, and it's concrete walls except for the French doors that lead into the living room. So it doesn't really bother the neighbors when he's in there. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that there. Oh well. But anyway, but sometimes when he like really lets the amp go, you can hear it. Like, I mean, I don't hear it a lot, but it's enough. So I need to let him know I can hear it in here so that he kind of mellows it out a little. When it's late at night and he wants to practice, he uses his headphones so that nobody hears it except for him. But it's not quite that late yet. I mean, it is, but it isn't. This blocking job isn't the best because I don't know, this yarn just isn't, or the definition or something just isn't, there's nowhere to really like hide it. Why am I getting so many reminders about this? It's enough. Dude, I know when the training is. All right. I think that's enough. So let's cut this end off. And we are done with another Lovie. Yay! Alrighty. Done with another Lovie. Okay, so now I got 4 like fully complete ends woven in and done. But now I'm going to have to start. Well, I guess I don't have to quite start my goodbyes, but I should let Mr. Boyfriend know that he needs to quiet it down a little bit. Hey Regina, if I made a doily that needs it for a shape, but that's the only reason I would block. Yeah, or something like that. Exactly. But otherwise it's like, dude, no, thank you very much. I don't have any desire to block. I have my blocking blocks, I think, behind there. Oh, I was going to tell you about my new, well, no, I'm going to wait until it's actually put up. But we have to kind of figure some things out logistically, but I'm so excited about it. Oh, I'm glad you agree, Tracy. I can't believe it took me 2 hours to finish my dinner. All right. Let me go tell him that he's too loud. Here. Because otherwise one of our neighbors is going to complain. Remind me to tell you. I'm going to say it kind of quiet, but okay, I'm coming. Okay, our house isn't that big, but I was trying. He was like talking very quietly. I couldn't hear him, and anyway, I'm gonna stay on for like another 10-15 minutes since I don't have to go to that training. Anyway, so one day, I don't know, this was like 2 months ago, maybe longer. I don't remember, but okay, when I vacuum, like I'll move the coffee table. And the only reason I'm trying to be quiet is because like the back part of the house is over the basement, and like some of the vents, like you can basically hear almost anything downstairs. You would have to be wanting to be listening, but it was a house, a single family home. It's like 102 years old or something like that, and they changed it into 3 apartments, but didn't necessarily like fully think everything out. Anyway, so I moved my coffee table. I move, like, we have like this, like the couch and then the captain's chair, like a big, not a love seat, but like one of those big chairs, and it's got a big ottoman. So I'll move the ottoman, and I move our stools by the counter. Like I move stuff to vacuum it under it and around it and whatever. Well, our boys were coming over, and for the first time, I wasn't doing anything different. Okay, Mr. Boyfriend was kind of cleaning some stuff out, but even still, he wasn't dragging it. He was lifting and moving it. So the only thing we could figure out, it was moving the furniture for the vacuuming. Well, we happened to be outside. Our boys left, and the landlord's wife pulls up because our landlord had just had surgery on his foot, so he wasn't able to like walk and stuff. So his wife came to pick up like the rent and check and make sure things are okay and whatever. And so our neighbor from downstairs says, "Are you guys finally done moving the furniture and stuff around?" We both looked at each other and we're like, right, like while he's next to the landlord's wife. And we both looked at each other and we looked at it. We hadn't been moving anything around for a few hours because our boys were here. And okay, granted, we were playing foosball because we have a foosball table. But he knows we have a foosball table. And that's not what it was. It was the moving of the furniture. He specifically said that. And so Mr. Boyfriend and I look at each other and we're like, yeah, we haven't moved any furniture for a few hours, but we were vacuuming. And he was like, okay, finally. Dude, seriously, right in front of the landlord? I mean, that's why we had to say we were vacuuming, because that's what it was. And I was like, what the hell? And he's complaining. And the crazy thing is the neighbors that were here before us, they used to have to call that police on them like a couple times a week. Okay, maybe a couple times a month, but that's loud. That's crazy. We're vacuuming and moving like 4 pieces of something. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. So frustrating. But that's why did I go to that? Oh, the playing of the guitar. So anyway. Oh, I haven't had dinner yet either. I had to frog 2 rows, so I'm behind 2 rows now. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I had to frog one of these Lovies I had to frog for a reason. We were in the car and Mr. Boyfriend's like, oh, you're frogging. He loves when he knows the terminology for stuff, which he knows like all of it. Like where were we? We were at I think we were at Hobby Lobby or oh no. Yes, we were at Hobby Lobby together and we were at Michael's together, but I think it was while we were at Hobby Lobby. And he goes, "Wait, what weight is that?" He's like, "Wait, don't tell me." He's like, "It's worsted, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And a woman that was over there was just like, and the fact that he was like, "What weight?" and stuff. He knows all of that stuff because he makes sure to know. Well, he's known it ever since before we got together when he got me that massive box of yarn. You guys remember that? I did a whole live on that. It was like covering the whole. What is happening here? I have this twice. I do. What? Okay, I have a question because this could help me. Do any of you guys would you guys be like looking to win a guitar? Which honestly, if you win it, you could sell it. So nothing lost, but win a guitar or want to win contest or tickets to shows or anything like that. I ask because we have a lot of contests that we run on TuneSpeak. And if you guys were interested in me sharing it with you and you were willing to enter and stuff, I would get extra entries because you did that. And plus you would be entered too, and you would get a chance to win also. But I would get extra points. So if you wouldn't mind, let me know. And I would need to have either your email address or your phone number so that I could either text it or email it to you. But let me know. That was a demo for the landlord. Would love to win a guitar. Okay, cool. Well, are we on Messenger? Are you on my Facebook group? I can't remember. Because if you want to send me your email, well, I might be able to share it on Messenger. I don't know for sure. Are you under that name, Tracy L? Is it Huber or Huber? I would say Huber, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But on Messenger, I'm saying. If you are, I can look you up and then add you. Then if I can't share them by Messenger, you can give me your email address and then or we can exchange phone numbers. And then I can send you any contests that because we enter contests all over the place for guitar specifically, like all over the place. So I can send you all kinds of contests. Mr. Boyfriend, I swear that's all he does at work all day. Okay, it's not. He's in the medical profession. He's very serious about his job, but I swear he's on his. He can be on his phone a lot. But he's looking up contests. I'm like, my love, I have like 50 contests. Okay, maybe not quite, but I'm like, I have like 25 contests open. I'm like, what is happening? And he's like, it's not that many. I'm like, dude, it really is. But anyway, so did you answer me? Wait, would love to win a guitar. Me, Regina, me, and which, and like for which, what, the guitar or just contests in general or what? Long you. Yes, it's Tracy L. Thompson Huber. Been lurking in and out. Hey, Pam, welcome. How are you? Been lurking in and out, heading to bed. Have a fabulous night, everyone. You too. Thank you for being here and thank you for giving me a thumbs up, I hope. Okay, wait. Let me look you just here. Okay, I answered that question. Let me look you up. You said Tracy L. Thompson Huber. Hey, there you are. Okay, so hi Tracy, it's me, smiley face. Okay, I just sent you a message. I don't know if you're gonna have to accept it or whatever. If I'm able to send it via Messenger, I will, any of them. If not, we can exchange phone numbers. And then when did I take that? Shoot, was it? I don't know. Anyway, so we can do that. Okay. And then Regina, hi, new sub here. Welcome, Rosalie. How are you, my friend? Because everybody that's on my channel is a friend. So I hope you're doing well and thank you. And I hope you enjoy your time here. I have a ton of videos I need to post. And the clearance sale videos and stuff are going to be like way late because I've got so many that need to go before it. And I haven't had time to do it. And I need to because I need to post them. So who knows? Maybe I'll just go crazy and post a video a day. Okay, that might be insane because nobody will watch them probably. But I don't know. But anyway, Becky, I think the heat has broke my abdomen out. Either that or the prednisone has. Thank goodness I only have one more pill left in the morning. I knew I was itching. Oh, no. Do you have Benadryl? Well, if you've been on it for a while, I would tend to think it was more the heat, but I don't know. Okay, I'll accept. Thank you. Okay, great. So a guitar would be fun or anything. Okay, well, we enter, okay, like on TuneSpeak, we may enter, because country music is not necessarily our thing. Nothing wrong with it, just not typically our go-to music. Although we'll listen to anything. Like when we were in Nashville, we were listening to all kinds. But we will enter a TuneSpeak country and contest because there's a guitar that is what the prize is. Does that make sense? So Regina, you and I are connected, right? Excuse me, I'll watch them. You'll watch what? What? What did I say? Why did you go excuse me? Why don't yell at me? I didn't do anything wrong. What did I say? Where's your email address? Nat, it's in the description box below, but it's Natalie's, NATALIES.closet@yahoo.com. Videos. Oh, okay. Yes, I pardon myself. Is that the right way to say that? Becky would watch, if I posted a video 5 times a day, Becky would watch them from start to finish. And I greatly appreciate it. And she would comment and she would like and she would do all the things. So thank you, Becky. I really do appreciate that. So I stand corrected. However, I would have, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I know you do. I got to clean that up. That looks so messy. Anyway, sorry. Okay. So yes, Regina, go ahead and email me email me, and then I'll have your email address. And I will remember to send. I will go through all of the contests that we're in if there are guitars, because we also do it for pedals, for like electric guitars and stuff and other things, drum sets and all that kind of stuff. I got a Robotom. We got a Robotom. Look it up. Since we can't afford to get a drum set, nor do we have the space for a full drum set. Although we may be, without me realizing it, kind of getting pieces slowly but surely. But anyway, since we can't afford it right now with me not working, and we don't have the space for it, plus we have neighbors, so that's a big thing. When we were at a friend of ours has a band, and when we were at their concert, it's Cortege, great band out of Austin, Texas. Anyway, the one band member who plays the trumpet also has a Rototom, but I didn't realize what it was. And so she was playing with the drummer had I don't know if he had a Rototom or if he just had part of the drum kit set up, but they were like competing against each other, and they were and it was so awesome. And so when I see her spinning it, and which changes the tune and whatever. And so when they were ending, I was like, hey, what is that thing? And she's like, it's a Rototom. And I was like, oh, what? Okay. And so both Mr. Boyfriend and I looked it up and stuff, and we're like, okay, well, so what happens? He's looking up garage sales in the area, and sure enough, someone was selling one. and so we talked him down into like basically nothing, and we got it. But it's basically, it is a percussion instrument, and you use your drumstick. So I guess you could use anything you want on it, but it's at least something. And I have, cause I'm really into drums. I have, a practice pad and several set. Well, okay. I have many now. Probably the other night we were at a concert and I got a drumstick from each band. That was amazing. I've never gotten a drumstick from each band that played in one night, like maybe one or two, but never all of them. So anyway, so I have a bunch from a bunch of bands that are signed or not or whatever. But as far as like actual sets, I have several, and I now realize I like 5 Bs. Anyway, so I have a practice pad, and I've watched like tutorials on how to start and stuff. But for you two, I apologize. Got off on a tangent. I love you too, Becky. For you two, I will send any guitar contests that we have. To start with, it may seem like a lot, but that's because I have a lot open. And then as any new ones start, I will send them to you. And then if you enter them, it helps me out. And then you never know. You may have other friends that you can, send them to, and then they can enter and help you. Or you may find something and send it to me that I never saw. And we do it on Instagram. We do it on the internet, all over the place. But anyway, yeah, so that'll be fun. Okay, this center one is already out. What is happening? Why are there so many strands? Okay, so this one is double strand. And honestly, I should be wearing gloves for all of these, but all right. Yay, I'm so excited. And it's funny because Mr. Boyfriend always beats me to the tune speaks. So he sends it to me, and the thing, and when you send it, most of them, you send it to you refer a friend, and you get 1,000 entries for referring the friend, and then oftentimes 3 times whatever because there are like a bunch of different things you can do to add extra entries. And so you get 3 times the amount of whatever entries. So if you get 100 entries for previewing a song for 10 seconds, I would get 300. You would get 100, I would get 300. So he oftentimes beats me to it because I just haven't had the time to be able to go onto there and look for any new ones. And so I'm like, why won't you ever let me send them? Can't you just let me know that there's a contest and then I'll just go ahead and send it to you? And so he did that with one of the bands that I love. And he's like, okay, because I love you, I'm going to let you send this to me. And I was like, thank you so much. I was so excited. Although, as it turns out, there aren't a lot of points to get from that particular one. And I'm like, dude, really? That's the one you choose? I'm kidding. He would let me do whatever if I asked, but I emailed you not. Okay. Let me go and look. What is happening here? Why does it say that I've listened to some of these songs? Because I haven't listened to some of these songs. Oh, play full video 1 time. Oh, dude, that sucks. It's just stupid. Okay. Let me go. Let me check my emails. Okay. Oh, crap. I got to do something. Regina. It's me, Regina. Okie dokie. I got your email. Thank you so much. And I will make sure to keep you guys and I mean, good luck. Maybe you'll win. You can send it to me. I'll give you my address. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. Okay, let's go ahead and do this next one, and then I'll say goodnight. That's so good. So good. Okay, so and I really got to start working on the shawls too, because I really want to have some at some of these shows. But I mean, I know that well, depending on the event and the I guess clientele. Oh, that's not gonna work. Why did you do that, dork? You did it in the opposite colors. Oh my gosh, our goldfish is making so much noise. She goes around and like picks up all the like rocks and glass and stuff in the tank looking for food. I mean, she's like this big. She's crazy big, like from the tip of her nose to the end of her tail or back fins, like that big. She's a monster. Literally, if we put a steak in there, she'd eat it. I mean, that thing, she will eat anything. She was known to eat other fish in the tank when she was a baby, and she was little then. I'm grateful she doesn't do it now because literally she could like devour all the fish that are in that tank. But I always hear her like the stuff rattling, and it always freaks Miley out. Now she's gotten pretty used to it, but sometimes like if she's sleeping, it'll freak her out and she doesn't know what it is. And I'm like, dude, it's just the fish. But she's being extra loud right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, what is happening? Why is this not working? I can't pull them through. There you go. All right, I got to go in the opposite direction because it needs to match the yarn, and there's no right side or wrong side. So it's like, and this yarn is so slippery, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to get it to, but that's why I'm going to go sideways, backwards, and forwards, and all that fun stuff. And hope all works out for the best. I think that is good. So what are you guys working on? I forgot to ask you guys that earlier. Are you working on anything or nothing or? All right, now I'm going to go back. And I know a lot of people go back over the exact same area that they went in first. But I don't do that. I go back somewhere similar, but not in the exact same area. Now, tell me if there's a reason why to do that and that I should do that. But one, I don't like to do that because it makes that area thicker because you're going this way and then you're going this way. And you already have whatever the thickness is of the yarn as it was worked up. So like this one, I went down, I went across, I went up, and then I went backwards. Which I mean, I think is enough. Even though this is it's not a very slippery yarn, but I mean, it definitely has a slip to it. These scissors are not great. We bought new scissors to have for the house at the flea market, which was great, but there's shears. Not that matters, but okay, so Peppa is done. It's not going to stay there. Oh, and look, Mr. Boyfriend has gotten this at the Five Below. Which is it's a mock like Lego set, but it lights up. It's a wasp. And it's got moving wings. Well, actually the body moves, the head moves, these legs move, the wings move, and it lights up. Isn't that cool? It took me all of like a half hour to put together, if that, but it was fun. It got me. I needed a disconnect from my brain with everything I've been trying to do. So it was good because I haven't actually played Legos in quite a while, and that makes me sad because I love Legos, but my son would kill me. Why? What did I say, or what's happened? What? Tired of the shawl I was working on, so now I'm just working on a big granny square for the heck of it. There you go. I like betta fish as pets, especially now since they have learned that they can be a community tank. Yes, they can be, but you have to be careful what fish you put with them. We started out with a betta. And we had, did we put a pleco in with it? I think so, which plecos can be aggressive fish. You have to be careful with them too. But as a general rule, they're chill masters, but sometimes they can not be. And they did well together, but then the betta died. And then another betta died. And so we were like, okay, forget it. So that's when we went to a regular tank with other fish. And now we have two 20-gallon tanks and one 10-gallon tank. Which, as crazy as it is, we got we got 6 goldfish or 7 goldfish, like the inexpensive ones, because we had gotten new fish in our 20-gallon tank that originally was started as a 10 and from Florida. And then we noticed that some of our fish, or one in particular, got attacked, and then another one, and we thought it was one of the 3 non-goldfish ones that we got in there. So we separated them. And when we were planning on doing that, we got a bunch of inexpensive goldfish, figuring we got some for the main tank, or the 20-gallon tank, and we got a couple for this 10-gallon tank that had the separated fish, figuring, well, we wanted them to be able to have, friends. But if God forbid they went after them, whatever, which as it turns out they haven't. So that's a good thing. They just may not have gotten along with the other fish that are in the other tank. But so we went ahead, we never let any of the water from the store get into the tank, although there's some on the fish itself. But I get them into the tank, or I transfer the 3 over, and then I get the goldfish. I don't even know how this happened, because I didn't get any of the water in the tank. But then later that evening, after we set it up, I'm like, what is happening? There are eyeballs looking at me. What? And I'm like, there was a baby. Like it's like literally just looks like 2 little eyeballs, because it's so small that it looks like a fleck of food, and like a tiny fleck of food. Like you can't tell what it is. But because we've had babies while it was still in Florida twice, I knew what it was. And I was like, oh my God, there's a baby. And I'm like, are one of these fish having babies? Did it come from the other tank? I'm like, what is happening? So I think it came from the pet store, and I think it's going to be a goldfish, but we don't know because it's still very little. But that was a crazy thing. But anyway, we love our fish. We love the fish tank, and we love getting more fish, more and more fish. And it's funny because the neighbor down the street, they had put out a 10-gallon tank onto the side of the street. They had some kind of a lizard or something in it, or no, it must have been a mouse or a gerbil or something, because he also had a water bottle in there. And well, I guess it could have been a lizard. I don't know. Anyway, so he's like, oh, that's what we did with the other 10-gallon tank, because both of our 20s were 10s. He's like, we put it out on the side of the road because it was already not a good tank. And he was like, well, should we take this one? And he's like, oh, but where are we going to put it? And I said, well, we could put it under the counter where the other 10-gallon tank was. That's now on the countertop. And I said, we could have it for emergencies. And I'm like, for when we want another tank. And so when you have a tank, you always want to end up getting more fish and get bigger tanks and bigger tanks and bigger tanks. It's just the way it ends up working. But yeah, we're not looking to go any bigger than that now. We don't have the room. The thickness bothers me too. Wait, the thickness of what bothers you too? If I won a guitar and gave it away. Oh, your son would kill me. Yeah, I totally get that. Corey's and neons would be my pick with a beautiful beta. Oh yeah, totally. Goldfish are very messy fish. Eat and poop. Well, all of the fish eat and poop. I mean, we see that all the time. It's like they're just swimming around with poop hanging out. It's like, okay. But man, our big goldfish, oh my God. And she was just the size of like the tip of a pinky a year and a half ago. And she's like, and the bigger the tank, the bigger she gets, which is what most fish, they grow to their environment. Well, depending on how big that they naturally would be. But a goldfish will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. And so she's gone through so many growth spurts. It's not funny. I mean, even since I've known her, she's grown astronomically. I mean, she's like about that long. And when I met her for the first time, she was about like this. And that was only about a year ago. And she's big. She's like that tall, probably at her widest, and like that big. She's massive. She's a beast. Alrighty then. I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to say goodnight because I'm getting quite tired, and we have to be up at like 5 something in the morning. So I may actually go ice my knee when I'm done with the live, because I think I need to get another injection because it's, well, where I do my Legal Shield business is at our countertop, and my knee, I'm sitting on the stools and my knee is just like basically hanging off the edge of the stool, and I think that's what's affecting it and making it like feel loose is the best term I could come up with. And it's like starting to swell again and give me problems. So I'm trying to get an appointment with my doctor, but I haven't seen, he hasn't called me back, and that's weird because normally he would have by now, but all right. So I think this is good enough, I hope. All right, let's end that. Now I've got ends everywhere, but that's okay. And put this on the bear. Whoopsie. He almost lost it. He almost went naked for a second. Okie dokie. Another one finished. I have no place to put them. Okay. That looks so messy up there. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hey Tina, welcome. How are you? If you guys haven't done a thumbs up yet, that would be awesome if you would be willing to do that before we get going here. Okay, so hey, it's Tracy. Thank you for adding me. Thank you. And you're welcome. All right. So, shoot, what did I say? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll do this one too. However, I don't know what, did I not, I didn't, oh my gosh, I didn't pull this through or anything. Really? Oh, because I think I wasn't sure if I was going to, no, because I cut the yarn already. What was I thinking? Evidently, I wasn't thinking. Okay. All right. So I have to find, where did I put the needle away? No. So this is my biggest needle. Oh, sorry, Miley. I don't know where that went now. Can you move? Did it go on that side of you or did it fall over here? Oh, it's right there. Oh, that's the problem with little tiny needles. Let's see. I mean, I know it's basically chenille. Well, not quite, but it's all fluff. Let's see if I can get it through this, the head of this. I mean, I suppose I could use a crochet hook. Oh, it worked. Okay. So let's go ahead and sew this in. I'm not going to take it off the bird, though. Okay. So there's that. Now where do I go with this? Because there's nowhere really to go with it. Okay. And now let's go up. But there's really nowhere to go here. Because it's all wide open and stuff. So this may prove to be an interesting sewing in end. I don't know what to say. Because it's not like really going through anything. Well, I guess it is a little bit. Whoa. I pulled that too tight. All right. Now I guess I got to go up with it. And back over, possibly. Wow, there's like nowhere to hide this yarn. This is crazy. Well, here's hoping it looks okay on the other side, because there's like no hiding it anywhere. But it's so fluffy and so squishy that I think it's going to be rather forgiving. What is happening? Okay, so I think on this one I went down and up and not really over much, because there's really nowhere to go with this. So here's hoping this one just stays good. I almost, that would have sucked. I almost cut the other. That's one thing working with plushy chenille yarns and all this kind of fluff, is you have fluff everywhere, all over your pants, all over your carpet, all over your floors. Oh my goodness. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, hold on. Hello, hey Tina, I'm good. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you are too. You ever watch Luke's Goldies? He grows the fancy goldfish. No, I didn't. No, I haven't. Can you send me the link? Liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome, my friend. You need a bag or a box for finished items. I know. I gotta find something. Hi there, Tina C. Hello, Regina. Hello, everyone. Hey, Bridget. Welcome. How are you? Hello, Natalie. Did I make the live? You made the live. I'm going to be saying goodnight here in a minute, but you made it. I wasn't supposed to be on this late, but I made it. Hi all the live something tonight. I don't know. I have to wait until there's another comment. Whoa, there's a lot of songs. Okay. So wait a minute. Okay, I didn't cut the end. I guess I have to take it off. That's kind of a loose whatchamacallit. Okay, I did work this one in. Wait a minute, did I? Did I work it, or did I just... Hello, are you here? Yeah, I think I worked it in. All right. So, yay. So 7 finished Lovies. Wahoo! I love this one. This one has got to be my favorite. That's so awesome. I love it. I could have made it like 1 or 2 more rows longer. But why is it sitting all wonky right here? That's weird. But anyway, this one is my favorite for sure. With the other one that I have of him, I'll do it a little bit longer. Hi, all the live typers tonight. Oh, I see. Hello, Bridget and Leanne. Hi, Bridget. I'm good. Tired from chasing kids around, but loving life. My sister's littles are at my house for the week. Oh, that must be fun. A lot, but fun. Ads are going to run in about 35 seconds for anybody that gets them. I'm glad you've had lots of finishes. You do sound a little wary. Briefly, how's your week been? How's Mom, Mr. Boyfriend, and Miley? Miley's not liking the fireworks she hears in the distance only when she goes out. She doesn't want to go out after dusk, but we make her go. Mom is doing well. She was on here briefly earlier. Mr. Boyfriend is good. He's playing his guitar. And my week has been crazy, but okay. How have you been? Sounds like fun, Bridget. That's cute. Tina, man. Okay. So anyway, I am going to start saying goodnight because I am tired. I want to go ice my knee and then get to bed. I have to be up early and start a whole new long day. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all the thumbs ups and for hanging out while I babbled. And well, we got a lot done. We packed my project bag with 4 new Lovies. We finished we sewed in all the ends on those Lovies, and we chit-chatted for a while. So that works. So that's awesome. And I'm happy that all happened. We have 2 new subscribers tonight. So yay. Welcome to you guys. I sold all my beanies. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I can't post the link. Which link? I can have Leanne do it. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't realize I didn't have a mod in here. Oh, I did when Granny D was. Oh, Becky's a mod. Anyway, okay, guys. So thank you guys for having been here with me today. And I'm happy I was able to be here a little bit longer tonight. I don't think I'll be having a pop-up live this week at all. I just don't have the time for it. I hope you guys have a happy and safe 4th of July for those of you that are in the States. And I will let you guys know. I should be able to do my live next week, Tuesday, but I'll let you know in the Facebook group and on the community tab. And we'll hopefully have the live started early enough so you guys can set a reminder or whatever. What link? Good night. Happy 4th. I'm not sure what link. I can't remember if I said something or if she said something, or I don't remember. But anyway, so remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list. If you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that too, and we'll do that. Be positive, and again, have a happy and safe 4th of July for anybody in the States. And and in general, stay happy, healthy, and safe. My mom did say to say goodnight, and I think she said it even earlier, possibly. And of course, thank you for the continued thoughts and prayers. We all appreciate that for her, as well as the thoughts and prayers for Miley, Mr. Boyfriend, and myself. Thank you so incredibly much. You guys always remain in our thoughts and prayers. And yeah, so I hope to see you guys on Tuesday, and hopefully I'll have more finished objects. Like a bunch of them would be great, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. And I will talk to you guys soon. I think I shared everything. Or yeah. Wait a minute. What link? Good night. Happy 4th. I'm good for a replay tonight. My time. Okay, cool. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. Night, everyone. Okay, I sent you the link in an email. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Please stay kind to yourself and others. Oh, absolutely. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, everyone. Good night, Regina. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were here. And I'm glad you made it, Leanne, for a little bit. Night, all. We'll let you know what the doctor says Friday prayers for all. Yes, please do let me know, and I'll check back on the message that I missed earlier. Yeah, and I can't wait until you hear from them. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.